Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Wednesday the 23rd of October 2024. I hope you are keeping well. It's a holiday here in Thailand. Holiday in honor of one of our former kings, King Rama V. That's from a very long time ago. But most people are not at work, but I have been working this morning and I've just finished. And I have some work in the evening as well, but rest of the day is my own, and so now it's time to play Sudoku. This is the New York Times and its hard level Sudoku puzzle. Speaking of New York, Rudy Giuliani has been ordered to turn over his assets in the next 7 days. As you may well remember, he was found liable for defamation against Ruby Freeman, Shane Moss, those election workers who were tormented because of his horrible lies about them, unsubstantiated claims that he repeated and kind of still repeats, like Trump. They still kind of repeat these defamation claims on and on, even when they've been found to have found to have been guilty, I should say. Anyway, so that's good news, but to be honest with you, I've never ever seen a rich person become poor. So even though he's actually been ordered to give up his goods as part of the repayment settlement, which is never going to be repaid, by the way, because it's a huge amount and he'll never be able to get that kind of money together, I don't believe he will be living in hardship. I just can't imagine it. Rich people never do. All right, let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? What can we find? We can find 9 blocking across there and across there. So we'll start with a 9 in that square. Okay, in this row here, 3, 5 and 7 are needed for this row and attack that. Oh no, that's not enough. I was about to say 3, 5 and 7 will be over here, but that's not true, is it? Because the 7 only blocks that square. So I made a mistake. Don't worry about it, because I didn't do anything. So it's okay to make mistakes while you're thinking. Don't make mistakes while acting when it comes to Sudoku. Let's go through digit by digit then, because I'm not going very fast here. So let's see, 1s are going to be in those squares and somewhere over there. Anything else interesting happening with 1s? I don't think so. So what do we know about the 2s then? We've got a pair of 2s there. Threes are up there and across and down there. Somewhere there. Across like that. 4. Oops, a pair of 4s there. 4s are down there. Okay, 6 up here to the top, please. And that puts 6 into one of these 2 squares, blocking up 6 across there. That'll give me 6 here. 6 across here, across there, and up there. Leads to 6 in that square. Seven blocking this square, and this square. So in this column, there's our 7. Nope. Six, seven. Oh, might be tougher today then. Excuse me. Oh, okay. In this block here, we're looking for 1, 4, 6, 7. And we've got 1, 6, and 7 looking at that square there. So that's going to be a 4. And now we've got 4 blocking across here and 4 up here. So 4 in one of those two squares, blocking across, 4 up there, puts the 4 into that square. I already worked out before that we have 4s in those squares there. Now we've done something up here. Okay, so what's left? 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 8. 5, that's 1, 8. Oh, right. 6 and 7. slow on the uptake again. 6 and 7 blocking down here, so that's going to put 6 and 7 into those squares and leave me here with something else, which is 1. So that gives me 1s in those squares. I'm not sure down here. Okay, 6 and 7 block here, 6 and 7 block here. So we know that 6 and 7 must be, or we already know 6 and 7 are in those squares, and this also must be a 6 or a 7. So what's left here cannot be 6 or 7, must be 3 or 5. We've got the 5 down here, there's the 5, and there goes the 3. We also know this is not 6 or 7. I'm going to investigate what it could be. It's not... Okay, so we got 6, 7 like this. So this can't be 6, 7 because of our unique rectangle. So it's not 1, 2, 3. Could be 4. It's not 5. It's not 6 or 7. It's not 9. Oh, it could be 8, couldn't it? So I think it's a 4 or an 8. Is that right? No, we've got 4. Hang on a second. Let me do that again. 6, 7, right? 6, 7, 6, 7. Try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. It's an 8. It is an 8 because of our unique rectangle. Thank you, unique rectangle. You strike again, saving the day. Now what? I think I'm going to go through the numbers again. I've just realized I'm getting hungry. It's lunchtime. I'm hungry. I should have eaten before playing. There might be something here, but I can't see what it is. And my stomach is saying insert pencil marks because I'm getting hungry. Really hungry. Oh, hang on. Maybe I should investigate this. I've got 6 and 7 in those squares. 6, 7, 6, 7, right? That's a pair of 6 and 7. I should look at this, shouldn't I, first of all? So this is 1, 4, 6. Okay. Oh, no, 1, 4... 1, 2, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 4. 2s are there. 1s are there. 4s, no idea. So that's not helping, is it? 1. 6, 7. What's in these squares? 1, 5, 9. One, 5, 9. 5, 9, 9. I'm going to go for pencil marks because I'm just taking too long here. Okay, so this was 6 and 7 here, and this is 6 and 7 there. Oops. And we had 1s in these squares here, and 2s in those squares there, and 4 anywhere there. Just finish that block off. Now we've also got 4s up here like that. We've got 1s across here. What else do we know? 5s are down here. Pair of 5s up there. 2 blocking up and across there, so 2s in those squares. 2s across here. Let's see, let's start again with 1s. So a pair of 1s there. Threes. Alright, I want to deal with this block up here because a lot of stuff like crisscrossing here, so let's try 1s block up here and across there like that, so we get 1s in those squares. 2 blocks up here and across there, so that's 2s available there. 5 is the next number, 5 blocks across here and up here, so we have 5s in those squares. 6, 7, so we're looking for 8, 9. We've got 9 blocking up here and across there, so 9 goes in those squares, and this has to be an 8, doesn't it? Okay, so then 8 blocking across here, and up here will give me 8 in this square. This has to be a 1, this has to be a 9, this has to be a 4. This has to be a 1. This can't be a 1. Now we've got a pair of 2 and 4, so this is 3 and 1 down here. Last number to place here is 8, I think. Okay, and now we've got 8 blocking across this way and this way, so that gives me an 8 in this square. This is the only possible location for a 2 now. Here's our 1, there's our 5. 5 can't be there. 5 must be here. This has to be a 7. This has to be a 1. Definitely that was the right block to look at. I had a feeling it was. 3 is only allowed there, and this can't be a 3. Okay. Right, what's missing from here? 9. Is that any good? Did we do anything about 9? Not sure. What's missing from down here? That is can't find you. 8. Any help on 8? No. Okay, and then we need 1 somewhere there. So there's only 2 numbers missing down here, isn't there? So this has to be a 2. That has to be a 9. And this can't be a 2. The other number down here is 5. Do we know anything about 5? I think not. Okay, we also have 5s down there. Right, so all coming along very nicely, I think. Let's see what else we can do. We've got 1 blocking down here, down there. That gives me a 1 in that square. This is the only place for a 6 in this block. We also need a 6 here, so 6 there, 7 there, 7 there, 6 there. Okay, 6 is finished. 1 blocks across here, so this will be our 1. This is our 3. This can't be 1 or 3. So really all it took was finding that 8 up there. Actually, if you'd found that 8 there, everything would have fitted very nicely. This has to be a 5, and neither of these squares can be a 5, and this has to be a 9. So 9 blocking up here, there's our 9. Finish here with a 2. Puts a pair of 2s in those squares there. What is left over here? Or rather, what's left to be done? What do we know about 1s? 1 blocks this square here, so there's a 1. That's going to be a 3. That gives me a pair of 3s there. Two as advertised. 3, okay, 4. I'm not sure about 4. 5. As shown. 7 across here, 7 down there, so there's our 7. This is the only space for a 2 now. 3 has to go there. This is a 4, and the 2 is in this square. Last number over here is 4. This is the only place for a 3 in this column, and this has to be a 4. 4, 8. 8 blocking across here, there's the 8, and this is 5. So 5 there, 9 there. So the key, the game was very easy if you spotted that single 8 up there. If you didn't spot it, it took a few candidates to get there. But that's it. That's the game of for the New York Times over and done for Wednesday. Take care. Bye-bye.